Hi again, it's Cal. This is my second vlog, and today I think I'm gonna tell you a bit about me and my coming out story. So yeah, I can remember when I was like younger and I was just always thinking, what is wrong with me? And in matter of fact, I realised there was nothing wrong with me, it was just the way I were. I used to just think of, once I realised that I was actually gay, I then began to think of how I'm going to tell my parents. Because my parents are like both divorced, so it was like I had to tell one, then I had to tell the other. But so what I did was, I think it was 2005 when I told them. I told my mother first and I told my father soon after, but the story is quite funny of how it actually happened. I was just turning 18 when I told my mother, and it was just before my birthday. I was like thinking of every possible scenario in my head of what she could say. Oh, I was just so scared and petrified. But as soon as I told her, it was, well, I didn't tell her, it was fine. So what I did was, I wrote everything in a letter, and I was upstairs in my bedroom writing it all that night. And then that morning before I went to college, I went, "Mum," and I threw it at her, and then she was like, "Okay, see you later." And I ran out of the house and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then I got a phone call when I was in Leeds with my friend, and I was just telling him, "I've just told my mother." And she rang me, she goes, "Oh my god, why couldn't you tell me?" And she's like, "Let's run away together." I'm like, "Mother, I'm only gay, I'm not running away anywhere." She's like, "Let's go to Spain." And I'm like, "No, we can't, because I've got to finish college." So she was like, "Just as long as you're happy, I'm happy." And it was so nice. All the thoughts that I'd built up in my head, I thought, oh, she's gonna disown me, she's not gonna like me, she's not gonna accept me for who I am. And it was amazing to know that she was there for me, and I am so glad for the mother I have got, and the father as well. But I did not tell my father until Christmas time. It was in fact on Christmas Day, and I thought he was going to kill me, because I can remember talking to my brother and my brother knew, and I was just there and I went, I can't tell him. And we're there drinking, getting a bit merry and a bit drunk, and I'm like, oh, tell him. And my brother went, "Alright, Carl, Dad, Carl's got something to tell you." And I was like, oh, shit. And then he went, "What?" And then Matthew went, "He's gay." And he went, "No he's not, no he's not, stop joking, stop joking." And I'm like, "No Dad, I am." He goes, "No, you're drunk, you're drunk. Tell me when you're sober, tell me when you're sober." And I'm like, oh my god, he's not going to accept me, not going to accept me. We had this big massive conversation about gays and everything like that, and it figured out that he was fine with it. But the next day I went up to him and I went, "Oh, this is where I'm going for New Year's." I passed him this flyer and it was like for a night at a gay club, and he was like, "Is this what you want?" And I says, "Yeah, I'm gay." And he went, "Just as long as you're happy, I'm happy." And to find that out from your father and then your mother both accepting you is just a really, really good experience. But still today, I'm still coming out to people, because not everybody knows. So it's a bit of, I'm coming out all the time really, but some people are shocked and some people are. It depends what type of person they are. But I'm proud to be gay, and I'm proud of who I am. And if anybody else out there is in the closet or having problems, just, your family love you for who you are, or they should do, and you should just, if you're gay, you're gay, if you're straight, you're straight, if you're bi, you're bi, if you're transgender, it's up to you of who you are and what you believe in. As long as you're happy, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. So, yeah. Thanks for listening, and this is me. Thank you.